Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother AlKaatib Calligraphist, and today I'm going to be showing you what I'll be packing for Umrah 2020. Let's go.
Alayka sallallahu, O Muhammad, peace and blessings on you every day. Alayka sallallahu, O Muhammad, you inspire me in every way.
First things first, I'd like to make a few things clear before we begin this blessed journey. Alhamdulillah, I've been for Umrah 8 times with my 9th Umrah coming up in a few days. And the thing is, I've never actually vlogged before in any of the 8 Umrahs. The simple reason being, I would rather maximize my time worshipping Allah than go on my phone, spending time on the camera, looking for the perfect camera angles and the perfect cinematic shots. Now, the reason why I'm actually vlogging this time is that previously when I went for Umrah about 10 months ago, I wrote a post once I came back regarding how I booked my Umrah trips for under £650. Now this post went viral, and through the mercy of Allah, many people actually booked their Umrah trips after viewing this post. Now the thing is, this time when I go, I want to actually vlog each and every single part of my Umrah trip, so it makes it easier for people and it inspires people to go for Umrah. Nowadays is that travel agencies, they are charging extortionate prices and people are getting put off by these prices to go for Umrah. Now the thing is, I want to simplify it for people, and I'm going to make a separate video inshallah where I'll be showing you how to book your own Umrah trips. Now this is going to be involving the flights, the hotels, visas, everything step by step, exactly how much it would cost you and how to do it yourself. So last year when we went for Umrah, our flight actually got delayed for 24 hours in one of my favorite cities in the world, which everyone knows on my social media platform as Istanbul. Now we spent an entire day there. They provided accommodation for us and we went to the museums, we went to some of the masjids, but it felt like it wasn't enough. Yes, it was spontaneous, but it just felt like it wasn't enough and we have to come back here. So this time when I booked the Umrah trip, I actually booked 3 nights in Istanbul before we go for Umrah. Then we're going to go fly out from Turkey and go to Jeddah and spend 7 nights in Mecca and the remaining 4 nights in Medina. I'm going to show you each and every step of the way. We're going to record everything in Turkey. I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you to some of the masjids there. I'm going to show you the food that we're going to be eating there. We're going to do a few fun challenges. I've wrote so much down to do. So inshallah, I can't wait for you guys to watch these vlogs with us. Finally, you may find a lot of similar videos to this on YouTube if you type in what to pack for Umrah, and I would recommend you look at them as well, because you know, I may not actually write each and every item that you should take. This is just what's good for me. You know, you may find something that's beneficial for you in a different video. The thing is, this one has been requested by my followers on my Instagram and Facebook that follow me for my Arabic calligraphy work. For those of you who don't know who I am an Arabic calligrapher who's been doing calligraphy for almost 11 years now, and I will put a link to all my social media platforms under the video below. Please follow me and support my work. And without further ado, let's just get started on this vlog. First things first, you need to find out how much your baggage allowance is. Now for us guys, it's 26 kg per person. That's why we're taking 2 of these each. But if your baggage allowance is only 8 kg, which is quite standard with most Umrah packages, then I would recommend you to buy this from Home Bargains. It's only £20 and it's 1.9 kg, so you still got 6 kg to fill this up with. Yeah, I know it's a bit dear, but it will last you a long time. Right, moving on. So this is by far the most important thing, which is your ihram. Now I got this from my local Islamic shop. As you can see, it says made in Madinatul Munawwara. It cost me £15. It's a very high quality. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. So when you're looking for ihram, make sure you look for something similar to this. Got some safety pins. This will be good for ihram as well. Personally, I don't use this myself, but some of you might find this useful, especially during salah time when you're wearing your ihram and it's like, you know, falling off here and there. These safety pins will come into use. The next thing that we have is a travel prayer mat. Now this is brilliant for like airports or just generally traveling from here and there, especially from Mecca to Medina, and you're going to be stopping in a service station. You're going to need a prayer mat. I know they do have masjids there, but sometimes you might be stuck at the side of the road, so this will come into handy then. The next thing we've got is a travel size Quran. Now this Quran is brilliant, especially during tawaf time, as it comes in parts. As you can see, it's coming to 6 parts there. It's a South African print. This was recommended to me by my brother Maulana Asad, who runs a charity, and I am going to post a link to his charity below. Please, I will request all of you to check that charity out. He works within the UK and around the world, especially in Uganda. You know, he's got projects going on. Moving on, we've got some Islamic literature. This is all regarding Umrah, how to perform Umrah. This one is brilliant, written by Sheikh Salim Dorat from Leicester. We've got some more du'as and Durood Sharif books. I bought these two books recently from this website called islamiclandmarks.com. Within these books, they have a lot of interesting facts about certain parts of the Haram and certain parts of Masjid al-Nabawi. Like, we'll go into more detail later once we're there, inshallah. Here we've got some notebooks. Within this notebook, we've written exactly what we're planning to do in Istanbul and in Mecca and Medina, so we're not wasting any time. We know what we're going to be doing every single day, inshallah. To be honest, I didn't write any of this, so I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, looking forward to that. Here we've got our passports. Now make sure you take copies of your passports with you, whether that's a hard copy or a digital copy. Make sure you have either of them. Now within this plastic wallet, we have some very important documents. I will recommend you to make copies of all your documents. Now these include your flight details, your hotel details, visa, passport size pictures, and also your vaccination certificate. Make sure you have copies of each and every one of these. Okay, I've got my wallet here to remind me to talk to you about if you are going to be using your bank card abroad, make sure you go to your bank and tell them you're going to be using it abroad, because previously when I went Umrah, I didn't tell them and they actually blocked my account because they thought someone's doing fraud on it. So yeah, so make sure you go to your bank. I will recommend you to actually change some money here. I think Morrison's have got the best rates, so go check it out. You can also change money in the airports, but yeah, if you are going to be using your card, make sure you go tell your bank. We come to items of clothing. I'll be taking 2 pairs of 3/4 pants. I've also got some jeans here for Istanbul. Here I have some joggers to sleep with. They are quite thick because it gets cold at night. These will be ideal to sleep in. I'm also taking some t-shirts. Obviously it gets very hot in Saudi. We've got a cardigan here, hoodie. These are ankle socks and they're very good for during tawaf. I've also got some normal socks I'll be taking. Here are 4 of my thobes, my favorite ones. I'm not taking that many because I am planning to buy some thobes in Saudi, inshallah. I've got a woolly hat here, ideally for Istanbul. Moving on, we've got a travel iron, obviously to get them thobes very crisp and that. In terms of footwear, I'm going to be taking some climbing shoes. These shoes I've used for Mount Snowdonia, and because we're planning to climb Mount Nur in Mecca, I think these will be ideal. These are chappals I'll be taking for during Ihram. Obviously, when you're in Ihram, you can't cover the entire foot, so that's why I had to buy these ones. But after I'm out of my Ihram, I'm going to be wearing these ones. They're much more comfortable. And these are just general trainers that I'll be wearing in Istanbul. Here are some bits and bobs that I would recommend you to take. These are padlocks, very good. Obviously, you'll need it for luggage. This will come into handy when you're coming back. It's a digital weighing scale. You can get this from Home Bargains for a few £. If you are going to bring back some kajur or whatever gifts, then you need to make sure that you don't go over your baggage allowance. We've got a neck pillow here. When it comes to bags, I would recommend you to get something similar to this one, especially for like if you're going to be carrying your sandals around and doing tawaf. If you can't find something like this, just get a JD bag. This one is actually ideal because it's very bright, and if you are with someone and they're carrying this and if you lose them, you can see them from far. I'm also going to be taking this backpack here. This will be just for general carrying things like passports, money, everything else. Very good. I got this from Sports Direct. I've got my sunglasses. I'm just taking 2 pairs. These are some Ray-Ban ones, actually my friend Farhan gave to me as a gift. Thank you, Faz. Here we have some medical items. I don't know why I bought this. I think I just wanted to feel like a doctor. That's why I got it. But I got this from Home Bargains as well. As you can see, it comes with everything like plasters, bandages, everything else. This is a lifesaver for guys. Trust me. If you are going to be walking a lot, then I would recommend you to put it in your inner thighs. And what will happen is it will prevent you from getting any blisters, etc. We've got some diarrhea tablets, constipation tablets, more constipation tablets. These are my painkillers that I take normally because I get extremely bad stomachache sometimes. Some deep heat if you are gonna get any muscle aches, etc. Some multivitamins to take in the morning. We've just got loads of packet of tissues. You can get these from Home Bargains for a few £. Moving on, here are some electricals I'll be taking. That's a power bank, that's my camera. I'm not going to be really using that camera, I just got it down just for the sake of the video. This will come into use though. This is a travel adapter, and I think I'm going to buy another one of these. I'm also going to be taking extension, because sometimes in the hotel room there isn't enough places to put your plugs in. So yeah, take one of them. I'm going to be using this bag for all my chargers and all my wires, etc. Here we have an umbrella. This is to provide shelter for us from the rain of Istanbul and to provide shade for us from the sun of Saudi. Then we've got our toothbrush, toothpaste. I've also got a trimmer and razor. You know, once you shave your head after you've done your Umrah, you can go back to the hotel, because sometimes they don't shave your head properly, and you can use this razor to finish it off properly. Got a face towel. This bag is actually just for the shampoos, etc. I've got some shaving gel, shampoo, moisturizing cream. You really need to take some suntan lotion with you, because it does get extremely hot there, and you know, sometimes to over 35 degrees even, so make sure you take some with you. Next we have a comb. I don't know why I'm taking a comb, even though, because I'm not going to even have any hair. Maybe because I can use it in Istanbul. Same goes with my hairspray. I don't know why I'm taking such a big can, but yeah, I'll probably get a smaller one later on. Mouthwash to prevent getting that dragon breath. Some scent-free and alcohol-free wipes that you can use whilst you're in Ihram. You know, the rest of these things, I forgot to mention, you can't be using these in Ihram because they do come with perfume. I'll be also taking a torch just in case the light runs out at night time. No. I'm also taking a torch because we are going to be climbing Jabal al-Nur, and if we are going to come down late at night, we're going to need some light with us. I'm taking this skipping rope with me because there's no gym there and I want to watch my belly size. So yeah, I'm going to do some exercise in the morning. But the next part contradicts that altogether. Normally, I do take a lot more than this. The thing is, you might be wondering, why would I take so many chocolates and so many crisps? To be honest, I don't really have all of this. I do give it out to people who are there. But yeah, it's also good. It's always good to take some extra. Another thing is, Pringles are one of them things, when you go abroad, especially in Saudi, they charge so much for them. So I remember I was craving Pringles once and I had to pay like £6 for a small can of Pringles. So make sure you take some snacks from the UK with you. I'm going to be taking some crunchy nut, some bowls, spoons, just in case they're not there at the hotel. This is the most important thing to take. Last year we forgot to take PG tips with us and we had to live on Saudi tea, and trust me, it wasn't a good time. So yeah, so this time we're not making the same mistake. We are taking PG tips with us. And that's it. That's everything that we'll be taking. If I have missed anything, please write it down in the comments below. And yeah, this is my first vlog. Inshallah, you'll be joining me for more. Oh yeah, by the way, this is one of the canvases that I did many years ago. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Wassalam.